Alright, hi everyone. My name's Mark. This is my wood shop where I build many different things, but lately it's been a lot of cedar planter boxes. So I figured I'd show a video on my build process. Now I'm not saying I'm an expert. There's plenty of better woodworkers on YouTube than me, but I've built about 120 of these this spring. So I've learned a few things along the way. I figured I'd share them with everyone, maybe to help you. So I just got myself a pair of Ray-Ban Meta glasses. So I'm gonna put these on, and we're going to build some planters. Here we go. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how I turned these 3 cedar fence pickets into this cedar planter box. So the first thing I'm going to do is take 2 of my pickets over to my miter saw, and I'm going to make 3 12 3/4 inch pieces and 2 14-inch pieces out of these 2 pickets. So I have a stop block here, pre-measured, 12 3/4. It's 11:56 a.m. Square up the ends first. Then make our 3 cuts. So that results in 6 12 3/4 inch pieces. Slide my stop block. 14 inches, make 2 cuts. Take this back to my work table. Next step, we're going to take our 3rd picket over to the table saw. Rip this picket into 3 strips that are 1 3/4 of an inch wide. Right there. Make our cuts. So now we have our 3 1 3/4 inch wide strips. Now we'll take 2 of these over to the miter saw, set our block to 16 inches. We're going to make the legs for the planter box. We'll end up with 8 total pieces for the legs. There we go, 8 pieces for legs. Then we take our last remaining strip and we're going to make the top trim. To do that, go to the miter saw, set it to 45 degrees, make one cut, and we measure long point to long point, 16 inches. Reset my stop block. Now we have our 4 pieces for our top trim. So the first thing I'm going to do for assembly is build my picture frame for the top frame. Some glue in my bottle. Always use Type-On 3 outdoor waterproof glue. Go up the ends of all 4 pieces. And lay them out like a picture frame. Nail gun with stainless steel nails only. I'm going to put 1 nail in each corner. Now you have your picture frame. Just going to set that here aside for now. Okay, next step will be to take your 14-inch pieces, you have 4 of them, lay them out nicely. Now remember, the side we're looking at right now will be the outside of the box. So something like that, I'll want to put on the inside. And there we go. Glue up both ends. Okay. Attach your legs. Making sure to line it up at the top. Okay, hold some pressure. 4 nails on the outside of each leg. Line up the top. Very good. Now you have your 2 outside longer panels assembled. Now we're going to make the hanging cleat for the floor of the box. So it's just these strips, which I use from some leftover scrap wood, and I cut it about 1 inch shorter than my 12 3/4 mark. So about 11 1/2, 11 3/4. Doesn't have to be super exact. Okay. Run a bead of glue on these. Put them in place at the bottom of the panel. Four nails in each to hold them in place. And then 4 nails per picket. Okay. Now you want to take the panels, stand them up, glue them on edge. attach the other 4 16-inch pieces for the legs. Line them up. Make sure that these 3 pieces up top line up, as that will be very important when you go to install your picture frame top trim. A few nails, making sure to nail into the leg and into the side panels. One more there. Same thing here, lining up the top. Same thing on this side. Done. Then we're going to take the 2 panels, stand them up on end like this, run a nice bead of glue on the inside of the leg, and take your 12 3/4 inch pieces, find the nice sides, put them out, glue one side first. Just a few, put them together, grab my clamps, making sure that these 4 pieces are all lined up at the top, again, to make putting that top trim on easier. Clamp it. Clamping helps to take any cupping out of these pieces and make the boxes more square. Squeeze them tight, 4 or 5 nails in each side. Flip it over and do the same thing. Glue. Put your boards outside, outside. Again, making sure to line up the top trim first. I like to clamp that one in place. Slide this one up. Clamp it. And nail it. Now you have a box. Next thing we'll do is put the floor in the box. So run a bead of glue on your hanging cleat. Take your last 2 12 3/4 inch pieces. Put them in there. Tapping them tight into the corners. And then some people leave it open. I like to put a filler strip in there just from a scrap piece of wood. So I will take one of these, measure and mark it. So I put the long side here, knowing that's my cutoff, but I cut these erring on the side of making them a little smaller, just to let water drain through the bottom of the box. Looks good. Then flip the box over and nail from the bottom. I've just found it's easier to nail from the bottom of the box than trying to put the nail gun inside the box when doing this size. And there you go. Now you have a box with a floor. Last step is going to be putting your picture frame on top. So, run some glue. Take my frame that I just built, lay it on top, making sure it's spaced evenly. You have even reveals around all 4 sides. And again, with your stainless nails, I like to do one in the end of each, one right in the middle. Nails in the top trim, and we're done. And the time is 12:14. So we built that in 18 minutes while recording. I sell these boxes for $40. Cost me $12 to build them. $28 profit in 18 minutes. There you have it.